Love, light, and happy Sunday. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, bringing you to the church with classic and contemporary gospel and smooth jazz coming up at 4 o'clock p.m. today on 222.9 The Mothership. It's the Sun's Day, your sun-ruled Obatala venerated Sun's Day, Iba Obatala, or the Day of Longevity. And if you want to have longevity in your life, learn to sit your grass down somewhere and rest, relax, reflect on the 6 days that went by so that you can assess and prepare for the 6 days to come. For many traditions, this is a Sabbath. I mean, even the divine took a break, so don't work yourself so hard. Go somewhere and get yourself a bowl of peas and a mango and sit down somewhere. Remember your ancestors. Give thanks for that which is greater than yourself. And that's what we're doing here on the Mothership today. We've got music from all kinds of gospel artists and my favorites, Kirk Whalum, Donnie McClurkin, Yolanda Adams, Shirley Caesar, you name it. I got a little bit of it. So let me just give you a quick peek at what's going on today in the Mothership's orbit. Check it out. Patience. Come on, Mercury retrograde. Don't do me greasy. Rest, restore, reflect, purify, gospel, white, old-time religion. Iba Obatala, Iba Rumila, sermons, humility. Welcome to Sundays on the Mothership. Ashe. And we're back. So it's August 11th, 2024. The day vibrates on Oya's 9, and the tradition calls her the wind and Obatala's white. Now, how do we break that down and translate that down to something practical, something we can use? Well, Oya is the energy of transformation, and she's there to keep all stagnant energy from getting too comfortable. Obatala energy is about taking it slow. So in this case, Oya's wind, or the transformations that are needed to grow higher in your destiny, sometimes take slower than we might like. But just because we're taking a slower pace does not necessarily mean that no changes are being made at all. So be patient with yourself and carving out those little changes, those little transformations that lead to spiritual purity. After all, Oya is just as proficient, if not more so, as a cool breeze as she is in lending a tornado. Keep that in mind. It's the 8th sun's day of summer solstice and the 4th of Leo season, and we have the moon tonight waxing in the 8th house of Scorpio. So we got 8th sun's day, moon waxing in the 8th house and the 8th month. So you got a hidden 888 here. Okay, so let's keep that 888 infinity energy going. And how do you work with this moon tonight waxing in Scorpio? Well, make creative use of your deep waters. Because with the moon waxing in Scorpio, that means those deep feelings are going to start rising high, especially with Chiron and Pluto in retrograde. Oh yeah, that's going to make you have that face off with yourself. But that's why we have to invoke the patience and the humility of the Orisha Obatala, because that energy does not just help us with being patient with others. It helps us to be patient with ourselves as we go through our changes, transformations that we need to continue to ascend. Ashe, ashe. I'm going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk more about what's going on today in the mothership's orbit. Beam up. Love and light to all passengers aboard the mothership. Sundays in many spiritual denominations is the day of the Sabbath, the day of rest and reflection, the day the Most High His herself rested after 6 days of creation. In general mystics, Sunday is of course the day ruled by the sun, the burning star that charges all. Sundays are also sacred to the Iba Obatala and many traditions of African spirituality. One of Obatala's favorite adimus is the coconut, so let's crack one open and relax. Join me each and every Sunday for some coconut jazz, 2 hours of smooth jazz tunes to enhance your rest and reflect day, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Only on your Mystic Haven on the airwaves, 222.9 The Mothership. Beam up. And we're back. So, let's talk about what's going on today in the mothership's orbit. If you haven't already, make sure you sign the email list so that you can be on the exclusive orbit to find out the things that are going on in the mothership before they hit the worldwide stratospheres. If you're listening to this on Facebook, any of my Facebook pages, then there's a player right there on the page where you can tune in and give thanks and praises in our contemporary gospel groove. Also, if you like flavorful writing, make sure that you join me on my Sundaily blog, The Alabaster Divine. And there's where you will find divine articles that are correlated to the energy of the Orisha Obatala. Make sure you follow my Sundaily Instagram at 222.9 Sundays for more of your daily tarot reads and just food for thought, things to keep you going. And follow on TikTok for the Draw 3, as well as a sneak peek of the entire 7-day orbit. Ashe. And I'm going to go ahead on and do the oracle message for today, because on Sundays, I rest my tarots and just simply do an oracle read with a scripture. And we'll get more into the differences between tarots and oracle decks for those of you who are beginners and are learning. So here's my oracle deck, and we're just going to get the words. All right. Always does that. I want to do an east-west reading, but there's always a shuffle that comes out. So the first card that comes out is affirmations, and the tongue has power. So make sure you're speaking what you're asking the universe for into existence and taking the necessary steps to get there. Because as we all know, faith without work is dead. So on my east hand, I have declutter. Okay, so what this means is that in order to make room for the new things you're manifesting, you're going to have to clear some old things out. And this can mean your physical dwelling. So go through your house and get rid of things that are attached to old memories, painful memories, things that are just blocking the way of the things you actually need room for. Now, of course, don't do that today, because today is R&R day. So this is just something you may want to write down to prepare for in the future, near future, because in my west hand, I have the rapid changes card. So things are changing for you very, very, very quickly, but it feels like a good thing because it says affirmations. So, and underneath declutter, let go. You see that? So that's 2 signs. That it's time to get rid of some things, physically, mentally, spiritually. And that means cleaning out your house. That means cleaning out your entourage. I'm not going to go too far into that. Don't want to be too mischievous in my reading today, because Sunday is about purity and R&R. So underneath rapid changes, we have quiet time. Take the time alone that you need to fuse into the person that you have to become in order to embrace your new life, because your new life is going to require a new you. So surely you guys didn't think you were going to do all these affirmations and manifestations, and then when the universe calls your bluff, you think you're going to stay the same old Joe Schmo? Good luck with that. So this is a good thing. That means that everything that you've been asking for is well on its way to you. Now you just have to prepare yourself to receive it. What is today's scripture? Oh, 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 18. The Lord will preserve me unto his heavenly kingdom. Didn't the book of Revelation say that kingdom was being built on earth? Right. And on the other side, if ye continue in my word, then ye are my disciples. John 8:31. Now, the whole my word part, divine word, is in many different faiths and traditions. And this is why we got to judge a tree by the fruit it bears. Because, I mean, an apple's going to be an apple, and a thorn patch is going to be a thorn patch. Matters not what religious banner it falls under. So, whichever way you were letting the light of divine shine through you, continue to do so. Because not only is it reaping positive things for you, it's inspiring others to do the same. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, and here's what's going on today in the Mothership's orbit. Beam up. You know what makes me the king of all Orisha? My patience, my humility, my cool head, and my never-ending strive for spiritual purity. Obatala, the Sun Collection, brought to you by the Mothership Mystic Boutiq. All proceeds go to 222.9 The Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. Beam up. And we're back. So thank you for joining me. This is just what's going on today in the Mothership's orbit. Make sure you join me tonight at 9 o'clock for your Mystic Forecast, where we will wind down this sun's day and prepare to go into another 7-day cycle, fully complete with Yamaja and Moon energy. And that's about it for now. But if you're watching this video, don't miss out on the 24/7 groove, because as we're playing, as we speak, we got gospel and smooth jazz to align you with the Sunday energy, infused with some Obatala teachings, just for your spiritual education, entertainment, alignment, and cosmic groove. This is 222.9 The Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. And may Aya always bring you positive change. Ashe. You know what makes orbits so fascinating? They move very, very fast, yet appear to be moving very slow. Actually,